Okay, so today I noticed I was on YouTube and in my recommended I kept seeing a whole bunch of storytime videos. So I was like, you know what? I'll come up with one if it's getting so much views. So here's my first fight story time. So this was back in 5th grade. So 3 years ago. And we were at recess because you know how in 5th grade is the last year of recess. We were at recess. We were playing soccer outside. And me and my friend, for the sake of identity, I'm just gonna name him Timmy. Me and my friend Timmy, we're like those friends that act like they're gay, but we're not gay. So if you meet us, we're not gay. But we were out at recess, and I play goalie for soccer most of the time. I was playing goalie, and this one dude, for the sake of the video, I'm gonna call him Jimbo. Jimbo, he's real big. He comes up, I want to play goalie. And like, of course, yeah, I'm gonna let him. No, I'm just kidding. I was like, nah, man, in the middle of a game. We had just actually started the game. It was already 1-0 because at first I wasn't the goalie. I was using the bathroom. Okay, but I peed during recess. Get over it. I'll go, like we had woods near, I would go in the woods when the teachers weren't looking, and I would pee on a tree. But after that, they had already scored, the other team. So we were just playing around. Big fat dude, Jimbo, comes on in, and he's like, hey, I want to play goalie. And so I was like, nah, man, we're in the middle of a game. And he's like, no, you're going to let me play goalie. And then, I'm like, nah, man, we're in the middle of a game. Few other words were said. I don't remember exactly. It's been 3 years. And then my best friend Timmy comes over, and he was all kind of like defensive because we're like those friends have been friends since like kindergarten. He was all kind of like defensive, and he was like, "Nah, shut up! Don't be messing with my friend." Timmy was, and then they said a few words that I couldn't make out because I was playing goalie and people were shooting. Nobody seemed to care what was happening. And so after that, Jimbo takes Timmy. Jimbo's big, muscular, also big in the belly, dude. And so he takes Timmy and he throws him to the ground, right? And like, you know, you've seen those movies where they throw him to the ground, they're like kicking them when they're on the ground, and then the victim that's being kicked can't do crap. Well, that was about what happened, and I wasn't going to interrupt on that, but I knew what I was going to do. And so, when Jimbo was walking away, big fat dude that wanted to play goalie, when Jimbo was walking away, I decided, I was like, you know what, I know what I'm going to do. I came behind him, and I tried my best to kick him in the back, like, and I did, but then, like, I was on the ground, and he decided to turn around and grab my leg. He like dragged me around. It was really bad, but like when he dragged me around, he was done. And then we were right beside each other. Recess was over, and he says, "Say one more word." The next 2 words, but I say one more word. Then he like starts chasing me, and keep in mind I kept saying big dude. This is where the big dude part comes in. I was like running like super fast, right? I mean, I wasn't scared. I was gonna see what he was gonna do. And I was running super fast, and he was like not right behind me, but on my trail. And like I mean, I had pretty good stamina, I guess you could say. And I was doing pretty good. I was running, and then he almost collapsed because he was breathing way too hard. And then I had to pee, so I went and peed in the woods again. And like recess was already over, but I don't care. We weren't leaving yet. And so I come back, and there's this big circle, and the teachers are in it. And then Timmy, my best friend, and Jimbo are in it. And I realized, oh, they got caught. And so since that happened, you know, I'm not gonna be a little wussy and say, oh, I didn't do. I stood up and I was like, oh, I hit him too. And we went to the principal's office. It's my first time I've ever been to the principal's office because I'm a goody two shoes. I'm that smart kid that sits in the corner. It's a goody two shoes. And when everybody's talking, he does his homework. Yeah. But and then went to the principal's office. The principal that we had at my middle school. Oh yeah, in 5th grade we went to middle school. But that principal at the middle school, she was like my favorite principal. She was really nice. And so I told her what happened, and Jimbo had a different story. He said that Jimbo had a lazy eye. He said I was insulting him, calling him lazy eye, fat, big, and like I didn't say crap because I'm not like that. And then like me and my friend Timmy, we know the principal and we know she can trust us. We're like, no, that's not how it went down. And then after a while, they started calling some people in. And then Jimbo, the principal saw that Jimbo was lying. And so then after that, we weren't going to get like written up or anything suspended because it was me and Timmy's first doings of badness. And neither was Jimbo. But so she releases us, says I don't want to see you in here again. If you are, you're gonna get suspended. And so then we're leaving, and I hear her over say she wants to talk to Jimbo in private. And I hear her over say when I was walking out, like I didn't hear exactly what she said to him, like to Jimbo, like I don't know what she said to him, but when she was done, when he like started running out, and I heard her yell, like, "Don't run!" And then like he like bolted up the stairs to his classroom, and like the principal saw him, was like shaking her head, like went back into her principal's office. Then went upstairs back to my classroom, and my teacher, she was like, "Oh, what happened? I know you guys are really good, so I know you guys wouldn't do anything." And we told her what happened and everything. She's like, "Well, it's fine. The principal, I'm not gonna say her name. I forgot her name, to be honest, because I changed schools. Principal, she knows you guys really well, knows your parents, and she knows you guys wouldn't do anything." And so then it was cleared up. I told my dad, and he was okay with it because Jimbo, the big dude that threw the first throw, I guess you could say. My dad was okay with it because he threw the first throw. Like he threw Timmy on the ground. And so my dad was fine with it. Timmy never told his parents. To this day, he still hasn't told his parents. And Jimbo, I had no idea how he's doing. Because I moved schools. But I imagine Jimbo probably got in even more trouble. Because he gets in a lot of trouble. He did. But that's the story of my first fight. It wasn't like one of those really bad fights where bloody noses break out and stuff. I think actually Timmy had a bloody nose because he has a really sensitive nose. And he just has a really sensitive nose, yeah. Well, that's the story of my first fight. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe, and turn notifications on. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
Insta-kill! My blood will roar with their tears!